All right, I think
You
we're
already
live.
smashed the intro on the other video you did the other day. That was sick.
Yeah, I felt like I was a young Dana White on that one. I love that. Did you actually watch the UFC? Did you watch the UFC at the White House?
No, I think I was working at the time. I did like see highlights of the main event. Um,
That
it
was
looked like a good
unreal.
event though.
That was unreal scenes. But we are live, I think. Bear with me if anyone's actually watching. I don't actually know. But
Just a bunch of rookies, mate.
this is a this is rookie streaming at its best. But welcome to everyone that's actually um joining us or will join us and watch the replay. This
Yeah,
is
that
our
was.
debut stream with I would call you a guest, but you're not really a guest because this is like just a partnership here.
Exactly
Dibblez
right.
Supercoach. So
Um,
um it looks like we got a good game for the first little watch along.
yeah, I thought when Watson kicked that goal, they were gonna just run with it, and then Petrarca just kicked that goal when I just came into my room, and yeah, it's on, and a lot of biff as well, which is good.
Yeah, I love games like this. Obviously I go for the Bulldogs, and when we played the Hawks, there was a lot of that going on, and I love that. But I would have been shattered if we lost. But
Yeah, how was
uh,
the Watson and Selwood like banter? Like when Watson, that's like half time. Like I want to see him do it in the second half, and he got cooked.
oh, I loved it. I loved it. Watson's a gun though. Like I do love him. I'm not gonna lie for anyone that goes to Hawthorn that's gonna watch this. I really don't like Hawthorn at all. Like least favorite club in the league. But um, so I'm hoping for a Gold Coast comeback here. But there's no denying that they're good. There's so much going on when you got I've got the stream going on one computer screen. I've got the fan footy on one and the footy on the other.
Yeah,
It's
it's
pretty full on.
stimulus overload.
What have you thought of the game so far? Like, how have you? Do you have many players playing in this game?
No, I only have track, and that's it. Which I guess not many people will have Hawthorn players anyway. A lot of few people have like plenty of Suns players. Your Rouse, Anderson. Anderson, did you have Anderson at the start of the season?
No, I didn't, but I do like him. I was actually considering him this week.
Yeah, I had Anderson, and then the
Yeah,
appendix came, and I was doing research on appendix, recoveries and surgeries, and it's like, oh, it's gonna take, between 2 to 3 weeks. Start doing research. I was like, oh, I don't know. Obviously, got rid of him. That was the wrong decision.
yeah, man. Will Day looks like he's on fire in this game. To be
I
honest,
didn't
like,
realize how much taller he was compared to other midfielders.
yeah, he's a big
He's
boy.
he's huge.
Yeah, and he's just got that turn of foot too. Like he can just sort of explode out of the pack. Like he's got like a really like solid cruising speed, and then you can just turn
Mm,
it on.
mm. I think that were you watching on Fox Footy or were you watching on Channel 7?
Fox footy.
Fox Footy. Oh, Fox Footy was saying, yeah, the same one I was watching. They were, oh, he's like Jordan Dawson. Like, mate, I think he's his own player. I think he is Will
Yeah,
Day. Like, he's that good.
yeah, he's special, and he's only played like looking at this at fan footy. He's only played 68% game time, and he's on 84 as we speak now.
Would he tempt you in a trade in or like for you, who you got three rucks set up on your flex through your flex.
Yeah,
Your midfield spots are done.
if I was gonna bring him in, it would have been this week. So
Yeah, right.
I was gonna go. I needed a midfielder around 500k, and basically I had four
Hmm.
blokes to pick between. I had um, the two Hawthorn players, so Newcomb and Day,
Yep.
and then Rao and George Hewitt. Honestly, I think Day is the best scorer. Like I think for me, I'm the most. Well, I think Rao has probably got the runs on the board, but Day was probably the best. I think he had the best sort of projection for the rest of the year. But I
Mm,
think even if everything goes right with Day, like I even think if he plays like 2 or 3 more games, I think they'll actually just rest him for a game.
mm, yeah,
Um,
true.
and then there's
And
just
it's
the
the
issues,
injury, man, the durability.
and I
Yeah,
don't have the trades to be trading into someone that
yeah,
could possibly go down and miss games, and I just don't want those issues.
yeah, yeah. The risk around it is huge.
Yeah, it's hurting me right. This is a really tough watch for my trades over the weekend. So I've snubbed Will Day and John Newcomb, who are both nearly non-90, and I've
Oh, you're
brought
gonna
in.
get Jai as well.
Well, I was thinking between those two, and I've
Yep,
decided to
yep.
go Hewitt, and then I brought in Tuke Miller, who's on 53. So uh,
I think it was the second quarter he made all the difference. Took like he's got the goal set up one. Like, oh fuck, he might be on here for a big one.
for it's the most frustrating watch, like to watch the Gold Coast play with their midfield and not have Tuke in there. Like I feel whenever he's
Mm.
not a part of the midfield mix, I just feel like they got so many sort of forward runners, but it's like, and now that like he hasn't started a centre bounce in this quarter here, and they're just running away with it. I think we actually got
Mm.
our first viewer in the chat. So congratulations to you, bro.
Fucking awesome.
Here we go. It's actually live. We're actually this is
It's actually a real thing.
yeah, this is a real thing. It's groundbreaking stuff. So what were your trades this week? I should bring out the team.
Yeah, go for it, man. So I just did the one trade this week. So Roberts, I was actually tempted to do no trades at all. And see, because now Roberts was like TBC,
Yeah,
and like what I said with Noah Anderson earlier, I'm like, oh, what's the recovery time frame and a dislocation and all the rest of it. I think it was 3 to 6 min, and I'm like, 3 to 6 minimum. I'm like, oh, a couple of buy rounds, could I get through? But in the end, decided on trading Roberts. And I was tossing up going a primo. The primo, there was 3 primos, and all of them were really good. I think you got a couple of them. Was Holmes and Ash and Naz. It was literally they're all around the same price. Ash a little bit cheaper. The other two obviously with the DPP. And so yeah, so that was okay. Primo cohort versus then going all the way down. There's Damo.
my man.
G'day Damo. Thanks for jumping in, mate.
Yeah, thanks for jumping in, Damo. Appreciate it. We are jumping across to Friday knockoffs, so
Mm.
uh, that should be good. But good to see you in the chat. Love that.
Oh, he said, yeah, he's talking about Tuke, the running
Oh
man.
god, he can run out of my team for all I care. Like dead set. I knew the whole week I was thinking about trading him in, and I was like, I was even up until I was telling you like 10 minutes before the bounce.
Yep.
I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of him for someone, but there was just no one for me. Like I think no matter what forward I brought in, I would have been in this exact same situation. Like, so
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just going to have to ride the bumps with my F6 and F5. I think.
Yeah, mate. I don't even have an F5 and an F6, so I hope that makes your life feel a bit better. But yes. So yeah, yeah, this is the primos that I just mentioned, and then I was going to go either Pods or Fitzgerald. And the only reason I went Pods over Fitzgerald was because Fitzgerald, his price movement won't be till round 17. So plays this round, goes on the buy, then he'll have his price movement. So I'll obviously get him in at some stage if he doesn't, have a significant injury. But I'll just wait, until the end of the buy rounds. But so yeah, just the one trade this week, mate. So I got 8 trades left, and I'm just playing the waiting game now. But my team's a bit different to yours. Yours is a bit more established than mine. You can see my F5 and F6 slot. I got literally no one, and then my flex is a rookie. So all I did in this, because this is obviously the picture from my previous round. So yeah, pods into my forward, and then yeah, ice into my flex, and then that's it. So yeah, still a little bit to work through.
Yeah, I think the buys is a good time. It's kind of evens up the playing field and gives time for people to sort of make their way back and correct some mistakes through the season and stuff like that. So this was one of the rounds that I kind of had to get ahead because I had so many players playing, but the Bailey Smith and Josh Worrell out being sick really cost me. So I
Yeah,
feel like I'll score all right this week, but I don't think it'll be like the breakout round that I was hoping it was going to be.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Damo,
the Jackson VC helps.
yeah, I think that it's like a safety net. Damo saying that Tuke has been his one of his favourites
Mm,
across the
so
same
consistent.
as well. Like, you know what? I still think he can do it. I don't think it's honestly. Whenever he gets put in the CBAs, for me, Gold Coast midfield mix look better. But I think it's really hard to
Mm,
kind of, I don't know what's involved in getting a player over to a club, obviously, but when you
mm,
sort of get Petrarca and trade him in and promise him the dream. You're not going to take Rowell and Anderson out of there, and then you got these superstar one-way running midfielders. I just think he's good for their mix, but
Yeah,
I'm also not.
even Bailey Humphrey, like such a down year this year compared to last because of the rotation is just unreal. Tom's in the chat.
Tom's my boy. This is my day one. I think he's one of my first subs. So big shout out to Tom. Thanks for joining.
He's not just your brother or something, is he? Like he's your cousin or something.
Yeah, it's actually just mine on my burner accounts that I've got on just to be like, hey Dave, like your Nemo, your Supercoach content is unreal.
Oh my god, I love
Yeah.
that. I love that. I do. You probably the same, mate. You probably have the personal YouTube account, and obviously a Supercoach one. And
Yeah.
anytime I'm like, obviously, your videos, whoever else's videos, like if I really like this shit, go to the double like, bang bang. That's my contribution, man. That's all I can do. Like I'm just for the better account's pretty funny. But Tom's obviously been a day one fan of yours, and he's jumped in, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's the man. He's a good supporter for sure. I had what's Supercoach Shauno. I forget his. I don't know if that's his actual Supercoach page, but or his Supercoach name or whatever. But I was in his live stream last night. I commented something and I joined his Discord and stuff, and then my account got hacked.
Cool.
And apparently I've just my hacked account on his Discord has just like been trying to sell him all this weird like crypto stuff.
No way.
Yeah, so I think I've accidentally wrecked his Discord. So sorry, Shauno.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Mate, they'll get you, mate. They'll get you.
Yeah. But yeah, what? Yeah, it's a Hawks definitely
running away with it.
Yeah, they ran away, but Gold Coast got I think I don't know. This game's sort of been played in waves, but
why don't you Mr. Start the stream from the UK? Yeah, Tom's just another comment.
He's meant to be at work. That's so funny. Tom, you don't have to apologize, mate. We appreciate the effort for you to be on the live stream while you're at work in England. That's unreal. My heritage is actually English. My parents are from Yorkshire.
Yeah, nice. When was the last time you were there? Have you visited?
Yeah. I try to go fairly often. Probably I normally go every year, but I've skipped the last 2 years just because of work getting in the way and such.
Well, you might have to go back, mate. When you go back, you might have to get a beer with Tom.
I'm going to go back if Tuke Miller keeps playing like this. It's driving me insane.
just change your password on your Supercoach account and don't just cancel it.
Mate, I'm playing Premier League Supercoach next year. I'm not doing this to myself anymore.
Tuke 61. Yeah.
I feel like if you have a look at the other options, like I'll bring up the other options that I had. Like for me, the two players that I was picking with, this week were Shea Bolton.
Tom's like his work's getting in the way of his own Supercoach. I like that priorities.
Yeah, no, that's right. Well, yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know. For me, it was between Shea Bolton and Tuke Miller.
Yeah.
I hated both selections, but the reality is like I need to find a way to get an extra 20-30 points instead of Pahadsky or Pods or whatever his name is. And
Pods easier.
Yeah, just Collingwood Pods, and then I thought if Tuke Miller, everything's gone wrong for Tuke so far. Like he hasn't had the role, he hasn't. I feel like he's been underperforming, and he's still doing 94. So I felt like if there was any growth, it would come from him. Like Shea Bolton's got everything going for him. Like he's got the role, he's playing great, but still only averaging 3 more. So I just thought maybe there's some upside with Tuke. You know what? I still think I could be alright. Like I'm not too. I knew he was going to dish out scores like this as well. So it's like,
yeah, actually filter by average. Because what were your options? You obviously run through them, but would you have gone? Obviously, now hindsight's a beautiful thing. Would you, if you had all the money and whatever, and that wasn't really an issue in trades, but issue Tracy, how would you feel about getting a key forward in he's having an unreal year. He just keeps doing it. It's pretty fucked. Like he keeps doing it. Obviously didn't do it actually last round, to be fair. It's probably his
Yeah,
first down score in a while.
I'd take that 75 right now.
But to be fair, him and Bolton, I actually just realised they didn't score too well in the win.
Nah, Shea didn't really get involved. Like he took a couple of hangers, but apart from that, he didn't sort of have a belter. But
Yeah.
you know what? I really like Tracy as an option. Like I think I always have reservations about going a key forward, but Tracy, and you know what? He goes back behind the ball whenever a game's crunch time, he goes back behind the ball and just racks up big points for those big contested marks in defense. So I like him for that as well. But yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I could have, but I don't know if I would have been willing to pay the extra money for Tracy.
Yep.
What's Big Tommy saying? I was able to bring. Mate, you got some serious money. That's unreal. They're good trades though.
That's some serious cash that he had lying around somewhere.
I was considering all of those.
Unless he went a boost, surely not. Sure, that's like that's three upgrades. He must have had heaps of cash.
Team name Big Drum. Let's bring up Tommy's.
Yeah, make him your rival, man.
Yeah, hey, actually, I'm making you my rival, Big Tommy. All right. I just found this rival feature on Supercoach today. I sort of don't really play around on Supercoach too much. What was the team name? Big Drum. Big Jump, top 30K. I'm adding him to rivalry. All right, and then I'm going to go. Big Drum. Let's take a look at the team. Any team with Naz in it is straight away. I'm passing the team.
Juicy and Dale, one of a Bulldogs boy.
Yeah, I'm not so high on Dale. I do like him as like a player, but like I'm the most cynical Bulldog supporter you'll ever meet. Like
right.
I used to love the way the Bulldogs played in the past, but man, at the moment I think we suck. But
unfortunately, this won't be his live team, but he's got Noble, Dawson, Holmes in. Assuming that he went
Noble here,
Roberts.
Yeah, who'd you trade?
Yeah, tell me, who did you trade? Who did you trade out? Because obviously this is teams just all around old. Didn't start with any primo rucks. Whoa, that's interesting. So he went like a cash gen type strategy rather than scoring strategy, and he might reap the rewards now.
Yeah,
for that and come home really strong.
Yeah, I wish I could do that, but I'm impatient. I'm just I'm a balls to the wall type of Supercoach player. Just try to go strong, aggressively trade, and then just try to hold on with no trades at the end.
Yeah, he let us know who his trade outs were.
Roberts. Yeah, Roberts from Noble, Sardis, and Farrow.
So 3 bombers out. Oof. Get rid of them, mate. Get rid of them coming from a bomber supporter. Just get rid of all of them. That's insane upgrades.
I'm so confused by that. So he went Holmes.
Went Roberts to Noble, Sardis to Holmes, Farrow to Anderson. Must have had like Farrow in his midfield, Sardis in his midfield. He's probably put
I thought he brought
DPP perhaps.
I thought he brought in Dawson.
Oh yeah, I think you said that. Maybe
I was able to bring in Noble. Either way, he's done well. Like I think Dawson Dawson or Anderson was unreal. I was actually and for my team this week, I was Dawson, not Anderson. Yeah, sweet. I was actually thinking about bringing in Anderson or Dawson if I didn't go the cheaper option. But I ended up going the cheaper option in George Hewitt. What I know is just going to kill me inside as well. But man, watching Tuke run around this is just it's comical. Like it's killing me.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Like, and you know what makes it even sting worse for you, mate? Like, and you know he may have scored well. You just can't really tell these things. How can you predict the future? But like Lombard's 60 and he's 65. It's like, well, why do you like? It's like, why do I trade? Like, you sort of like, why do I even bother with this forward line? You may as well just have a
Yeah,
rookie.
Lombard is a jet though. Like apart from like Supercoach, like obviously he's not the greatest Supercoach scorer, but I really rate him as a player. Like
Mm,
he's a gun. Like and this game he's been really good, even though he's only on 60. Whereas there was Petrarca early days Petrarca. I think he's had 9 clangers tonight. Like if he didn't have 9 clangers,
Jesus.
he'd be on fire. He'd be on 120. Like
Yeah. You start. It's like how's this? Like, you sort of compare AF scoring to Supercoach scoring. Obviously, just put like on filling the stat sheet. Really, he's on 72 AF track. So he's entered for 26 touches, which tells me he has done it. He has hardly tackled, and he's hardly got any marks. So he got 0 tackles.
yeah, he's got 0 tackles.
That's
Yeah.
that's that's not good as a midfielder. That's one-way running.
Is that how you kind of score? No, he is the ultimate one-way runner.
So,
But
oh
is
yeah,
is
Tom's checking out.
thanks for coming, Tom.
Thanks, mate. You're a legend.
Appreciate you checking in and enjoy going back to work or just getting back to your Supercoach team, I suppose.
Priorities. Love it.
Priority. Yeah. What was I talking about? I can't even remember.
It was more about the forward line and Lombard and you were talking about track specifically just then about
Yeah.
his clangers and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was going to talk about fantasy scoring. Like I've honestly
Oh yeah,
never played fantasy, so I don't even know what the sort of key
yeah.
difference
Well, we're
differences.
super coach guys, so you don't have to worry about it. But no, it's like, like I know, like it's really simple scoring, like tackle +4, mark +3, goal +9, all that sort of. That's really really simple. It's like it's fantasy for like simple scoring. I won't say anything too crazy about AFL fan because I do play it,
Yeah.
but yeah, like if you have someone that's got it's if you interchange between AF and SC regarding scoring, like someone might have a really, really high AF, but then a really low Supercoach, or they were inefficient, they got cheap touches, all those sorts of things. So it can help maybe tell a bit more than just the number, especially if you just use both to compare. But I think the massive standout for track is 0 tackles. Like that's terrible.
Yeah. And now he's just been put on the bench now for the last sort of 6 minutes. So I think that's probably the end of his scoring for the night. It's not too bad though. Like at one stage, it was looking like he was going to score 50, 60. So
Yeah,
I actually, I just think moving forward, they're going to have to play a more defensively minded midfielder, and I think the only one that they can pull out is Track. But everyone has him, so I'm not too worried about how it affects my team. But I do
yep,
think his scoring's gonna. I don't think he'll be, you know, be matching Sheasel come the end of the season.
yeah, true. And look, from a pure footy perspective, not so much Supercoach. Like if I was Dimmer and you want to like even Bailey Humphrey, like I don't know how defensive minded he is, but I'd be throwing Bailey Humphrey and Tuke Miller in there more for sure.
Yeah, I think. Well, this kid Jai Murray, he went through there today. I'd be interested to see how many CBAs Jai Murray's got, but he's on 85
What's
now,
his
and he's
out of curiosity, mate? Can you pull Jai Murray up on Supercoach? I would love
yeah,
to see. Like, is he on the bubble?
yeah,
And how
he
much
is.
his price is?
Let's have a look.
Because this is definitely a spike score.
So he's
So he's
131k on the bubble.
all right. I know we're not in we're not necessarily in cash gen mode, but he'll make some money for those that have him.
Yeah, I wonder if there's many people that actually. Well, he's in
How
less
much
than
is he owned?
a 0.5%. So
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
no one's going to go there, right? Especially when we had like a real glut of cheap midfielders, like 99k
Yeah,
midfielders, like Herbert Fitzgerald, um, Hugo Hawker-Hahn, Bammett, but it might have been a
yeah,
decent sort of pod. But it's very hard to bring in a player like this when you know they're probably not going to give you any on-field scoring at all.
yeah, yeah, exactly right. And you think the Suns, are they going to play heaps of rookies? They've shown to blood some kids, but well, they're trying to win games. They're not trying to necessarily blood kids. So they're not. Yeah, you wouldn't think that the teams are just keeps people heaps of minutes, and the midfield's done. Like we just spoke about their midfield rotation. It's done. So
Yeah. Maybe this game's back on here. Who knows? What do they need? 4 goals. Doubtful, but you never know. You never know. Just take Will Day off.
You're getting cold feet on Georgia Hewitt, are you?
No, I'm still happy with George. I was a lot happier with George Hewitt than I was. I was more confident on George Hewitt than I am with Tuke Miller. Like I just think that George Hewitt just doesn't have a pretty game. Like no one, he's just a forgotten man. Like he averaged like 113 last year. Like he had, I think he had 7. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he had 17 tons last year.
Shit.
Yeah,
I was funny. I was watching. I think it was Joe from the Centre Bounce. He was doing a bit of streaming earlier. I was watching a bit of that, and then someone commented. I can't remember the name. It's like I'm bringing in the super pod, Georgie Hewitt. I'm like, oh, all right.
Did he
You must be
actually?
watching must be watching Nemo's videos, mate. No one thinks of that shit. No one's gonna know it. You're the only person in Australia that's traded it. But yeah, I saw that. Made me think of you.
Look at his season last year. Like these are all of his tons.
Oh my god, man.
He's
That's
a
his
beast.
scores.
That's his scores last season. Like he's got these low ones. He had.
They're filtered.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's it. I sorted from highest to lowest, but he had.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3. He had 5 scores under 100. 3 of those are over 80.
Man, I didn't realize how big a year he had.
Yeah, he had what? I think he had 11 scores over 120.
There you go. Played in the right role. That's what you get. And he doesn't get tagged, obviously.
Nah, and you know what? He's one of those really unique players that scores really well when he plays the negative role on another. He basically gets taken to the ball by the opposition's best player.
Yeah, good call.
So hopefully, I just hope that he gets the role. If he gets the role, I think he'll score well. If he doesn't sort of get those minutes and they decide to just persist with Jagger, then it's kind of cooked me. But
yeah,
I'm willing to take the risk.
Why not, man? At the end of the day, like your position being is a 470th, like thereabouts. There you are.
Yeah,
you gotta take a risk, mate. You might as well go for it. I don't think too stupid, but just go for it in the sense of why not do something a bit different.
Yeah, I had to balance out what should I do? Bring in a top premium like Dawson and sort of then tank one position on the field, or should I try to make an attempt to try to get 2 premiums in? And this is the chance for me to do that. Like doing that gives me a chance to bring in 2 instead of just going 1. Give the ball to Tuke Miller, Bailey. Come on, man. He was on, mate. He was on. What's it? Oh gosh, he's gonna. If he can just leak out to 80, I'd be stoked. But it's not looking likely. I think
you take an 80.
Oh, 100%. But he's only on 70. I think Jai Newcomb could be a good pick because of Will Day coming back in. I reckon we might see because we've never really seen them 2 play like a good block of footy together.
Yeah, good call.
So I think they were kind of the 2 that I was really keen on. Real as well. Will Day, I think, is like I was saying, is the best of the lot, but just the injury concerns.
Yeah.
But I think Jai, I think, was scoring really well to kind of start the season, and then he had like a knee knock, and then he started to go. I thought the bye came at a really good time for Jai Newcomb. So,
did you play draft at all? Supercoach draft or no?
Nah.
Yeah, so you get the chance to get some of these different players, but like I think you make a good point regarding the Hawks. I think you look at the midfield, you're like, oh, in your perfect midfield, who do you want? All right, I want Butters, I want Bez Smith, I want Heaney, I want Dawes, and you start running out of slots, and then you go, if I actually got some people like Newcomb or Day, and then maybe like a cheaper rail, like he actually fills out like pretty nicely, and comparative scoring as well. And you get them all at better, if you get them all at better prices, then happy days. And bit of a point of difference. And to be fair, Newcomb, if you focus Newcomb specifically, he's pretty consistent.
Yeah, and he's got like a monopoly on centre bounce attendances at Hawthorn. Like no one is going to replace him. He's sort of one dimensional in a way. Like he can't play anywhere else, but that's good for us in Supercoach because he's he's going to be in the guts.
Yeah, and he's credit to him being scoring a few goals as well this year. So obviously working that part of his game as well.
Yeah, he's kicked 2 goals tonight as well. He's a gun, like no doubt. I actually think he's a little bit of a smoky for the Brown though. If the Hawks win enough games,
yeah, I was thinking Heaney early in the season, and then even just earlier today. Now that you mentioned Brownlow, was actually coincidentally I looked at the odds and stuff. Dawson was paying like $10. I'm like, shit.
yeah.
Like, imagine Dawson taking it out after the year he's had. Personally, that would be fucking unreal. Like
The scenes at the Brownlow would be unbelievable. Like,
oh mate, everyone like standing ovations. Like it would be monumental. But we'll see. I feel as though like the Dacosses and Bonds of the world, they haven't had the best years, but I feel like they're both due. So I don't know if they just get, I don't know, sympathy votes would be the wrong word, but like I guess there's bias to help get these guys one, especially Bond. Like he hasn't got one yet. It's fucked. He's been the best player in the comp for like 7 years.
Yeah, I agree. I can't believe Bond doesn't have one. Like it kills me inside as a dog supporter that he doesn't. But I'm just happy that he's got a flag. That flag was like the best moment of my life. Like that was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That finals run.
Yeah, that was something else. That finals run. Looks like the Hawks are going to get up here.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on here. Like if this is just like not updating because I feel like Tuke Miller's actually got the ball a couple of times, as if he. Come on, man! Like
they're just out to get you, mate. Champion data, mate. They got their favourites.
Kick me a goal here too. Come on.
You know what pisses me off about like the scoring and shit and whatever, like the tackles, and in respect to the fact like you'll see someone like touch someone and like they make contact and whatever, and it's like oh tackle, let's tackle, and then you just wait like 1, 2, 3 minutes, like that wasn't a tackle, they didn't count that, and it's just so frustrating. Or when like 2 people tackle the same person, it's like oh fuck.
Yeah. Come on. It's such a tricky thing to work out. How they sort of score that, like I think it's like a sort of it's not like a basic sort of a kick's worth 3, and they sort of scale it and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, they do. Which is they give up. They like if you look on the Supercoach like page, there is the scoring, but it does they fill that's 3,300 points. They need to go out to both teams, and they need to fill it out somehow.
Yeah. Well, 71 for Tuke Miller, so I'm gonna just crawl up in a ball and
wait for scaling, mate. Wait for scaling. He'll jump up.
He's gonna get. If anything, he's going down. Oh god, it just. I was in my last video. I was like crowing about how I brought in Lockie Ash and Jason Horn-Francis, and they both scored like 130, 110 or whatever it was, and just how good the feeling is. And I just know this whole week that I've traded in Tuke Miller and George Hewitt, and I'm going to be sitting on 270s, and just nightmare, absolute nightmare.
If you go to your team, your Supercoach team, although it's still early in the week, what are you projected?
2,075.
Juicy. Yeah, I'm a lot less than that. I'm 18,580, so you might have more than a few more primos than me playing this week.
I think the Jackson sort of out the
Jackson.
Gate. Yeah. It was. Yeah, it's a nice sort of buffer to have there. I'm really hoping I've got a full side playing this week. I've actually got one extra on the bench, so hopefully,
yeah, right.
It'd be nice if I don't have to take Tuke's 71. But
mate, imagine if Tuke drops out of your best 18, you'd be like, it is what it is. It's only 1 week. You got 10 more weeks to go. So
yeah, honestly, I'm kind of I'm hoping that he does because I've definitely got even my rookies that are playing like Hall Kahan and Fitzgerald are definitely capable. I don't think Pahadsky, Anand, and Jack Ison are going to give me anything, but the other two are definitely capable of getting over 70.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't understand how Took didn't get a free. Like he got a holding the ball, and then didn't get anything for it. Anyway, here's what it is. It is what it is.
Mate,
I
just let it
always,
be, mate. Just let it be. You'll
I try,
you'll you'll just kill yourself all weekend.
I try to sort of. I look at. See, this never was an option when I used to play Supercoach. There never used to be like unlimited number leagues. Like, have
Mm.
you ever have you seen that? Like, there's like, and I joined
Yep.
Damo's.
The groups and stuff. Yep.
Yeah, I joined Damo's one, and I kind of compare myself to these teams and like their projections
Yep.
as I'm going along. So 2000, the score that I'm getting now is what it's sort of par for the course, I'd say, for these top guys. Like, I'm sort of looks like I'm projected to beat half of like it is literally like a 50-50 split. There's some guys that are projected 2,200.
Yeah.
This was that team that I'm talking about. You know how I was telling you about the chick from Code Sports.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Of course, she had Noah Anderson. She had Noah Anderson. She traded in Luke Jackson, made him vice captain.
She traded
She
in Luke Jackson, made him VC.
Yeah,
Are you
and then
seeing her like current live team? Yeah. I'd love to see it.
yeah.
All
Well,
right.
I'm gonna make her a rival as well. I'm gonna. How do I do that for her
Cherry
side?
W, Walsh, Dawson, Anderson, Wilkie, Jones, Jackson, Track, Pickett.
I think.
Mm.
Sorry. I think I got
No,
it.
you're right.
I think look at my. I really hope that this is like her name. I hope obviously it's because of Ashton Mwaba who plays for Carlton, but I sort of hope inside that it's a Kath and Kim reference as well.
Yeah, I think it's a double. It's a
It's a
double.
if her team is a double
The double
sort of
entendre.
oh mate, like that's this team's goaded
And
for
she's
me. If
smashing it. And she's got boost lifts.
she has boosts left,
Oh,
she has like 15 trades or something. Like she's ranked 417. Like her team's unbelievable. Like it's
oh yeah, I want to suss it out. We got.
oh no, she already had Jackson.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I see primos everywhere. That's my first call out.
Like when she was, I watched I don't really watch much of the Code Sports one, but the
Okay.
little clip that I seen, she was talking about how many trades she has and how highly ranked she is, and
Yep.
then I had a look at her team and I was like, how's that? How is this even possible with 15 trades? Like I don't know. I don't even understand how someone does this.
There's levels to this shit, mate.
There's levels to this shit, and she's really putting me in my place.
But she's ranked a little bit less than you though, isn't she? But obviously you're saying her team setup is you're saying is a lot stronger,
No,
and she's got more trades than you left as well.
she's 60 ranks higher than me.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I was looking at the live score. I thought live score was the rank
Nah,
on the page there. Yeah,
she's
okay, yeah.
and just an unbelievable team. Like, mind you, she's run into some issues this week. Like, she had Roberts. I'm sure she'll just bring in someone that scores 150. And like there is some kind of issues there. Like Sam Welsh isn't flying. Cal Wilkie's sort of, an idiot. But she's got like
Yeah. You don't have Cal Wilkie, do you?
nah.
I'm hoping selfishlessly, is that even a word? I want to be selfish, and I hope Wilkie doesn't do well because a lot of people went Wilkie, and it was a good buy
Yeah,
at the time. But I'm just like, well, if you're gonna cheap out and go a cheaper person, and it might come back to buyer. So we'll see. But that's one person I don't have that a lot of people jumped on probably a couple of rounds ago. The price was so juicy. It was like
yeah,
430 or something, 440 was insane. Still, I think it's still around that mark as well.
yeah. And I think he's one I'm actually looking at for after his buy. If I can't afford Naz, like he's 100 and break even 130, so he's 455. After this week, you expect him to be sort of around that sort of 430 range.
Yep.
That's
Trying to future
tempting for me.
forecast it, yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of
No,
tons in there.
And I don't know if he's like Naz. Maybe all the Saints boys are like this. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look into it. But like scoring at Marvel, is it better? I know that Naz's scoring is obviously better, but Naz and Sinclair's scoring is better at Marvel. I'm assuming Wilkie would be higher, but I'm not
His
100%
looks,
certain.
yeah, it's kind of, he does really well at Adelaide Oval.
Mm.
2 games there, back to back 120s. He's got some sprinkling of 100s in his marbles, but he's also got some low scores at Marvel as well.
Yeah, okay.
He'll turn up this week against the Bulldogs. You can almost, you can guarantee that.
Do you guys let the backs just do whatever they want?
We don't, because our defense is so exposed, we don't press up the ground. So our game style is basically you can just let you chip it sideways in your defense if you want, and then teams do that. They just chip the ball up, and then we're just trying to get
Yeah,
the game to come as slow as possible. But
yeah. I was watching. It was one of the Fox Footy segments. I think it was earlier in the weekend. They were saying that it's like that segment like Who Am I? And I think David King does it, and there's a couple other people that do it. Anyway, they're saying, oh, which team goes down the middle from a kick in, like they're number one, like for that, like going fast down the line, like after a kick in. Like, oh yeah, and who's 17 for getting scores against, like back the other way. And it's like
yeah,
trying to work it out, naming all these teams, blah blah blah. By the fifth or sixth drive, picking who the team was the Doggies. So
yeah,
that sort of
it's
check out.
mate, like it checks out. Like I said, I am the most like, even though I go for the Bulldogs, I'm like the most anti Bulldogs bloke you'll find. Like, I just hate the way that we play at the moment. But um, it just is. It is what it is. Especially as Bebo as coach, I don't think much is going to change there. So
Yeah, feel
um,
for you guys. Like if you had Sam Darcy healthy, Libba healthy. Libba's back this week, I know that, but Trelaw's obviously cooked. Yeah, he's telling people during the week, yeah, I'm coming back to Noble Park next year. It's like, fuck it, all right, you've already called it. Holy
yeah,
shit.
I think I've seen an announcement saying that he is retiring, right? So at the end of the year. So that'll be, what, I've actually really liked Shaw. What a good super coach player he sort of was there for a little bit as well.
Yeah,
Even at
when you were
even at the
building out your team at the start of the year, you're like, oh, Shalor, like 300,000 in the forward line, tempting.
oh,
No, you knew he was cooked, being a Doggies
no,
fan.
there was no way I was going near Trelaw this year. But maybe maybe there was a little thought at the start of the year that he could have come in at some stage if he showed some signs. But man, you'd have to be real brave. And his hamstrings are just, they're barely holding on at this stage. So
Remember he
nah,
did the double hammy at Collingwood?
yeah,
Doubles, the
that
left
was
and the right in the one movement.
that was brutal, man. That was brutal. So I don't know,
So yeah,
I don't know where my team's going to go from here. I think I'm going to really struggle next week. Like I've got a lot of
mm-hmm.
primos out. So I'll regress next week for
How
sure. And
many
then
how many do you have out?
I think I got 7. So I've got Sinclair and Holmes in defence. Bontempelli, Richards, Bailey Smith in midfield,
Mm-hmm.
and then Gawn and Cozzy Pickett. So I've got 7 primos and Fitzgerald.
Okay.
So
But you'll have a strong round this round, so you might make a little bit of ground up and then maybe lose a bit next round.
yeah, and that's what I was hoping for, to have a really strong round this round. But Bailey Smith and Josh Worrell out really, really hurts.
Man,
Yeah, like it's just
illness as well. Like it's almost like if I hate to say it, like if someone does their hamstring or something, like all right, fair enough, but fucking illness, like
Bailey
you
Smith's
cannot
taking the
predict that.
piss. Bailey Smith is taking the piss out of my team. Like since I've traded him in,
When did you trade him in? Yeah, I was actually curious about that.
I traded him in maybe 3 weeks ago.
Oh, no.
And he was like at the top, he was probably 630K or something like that. And as soon as I did it, like it was one of those ones where I knew I wanted to upgrade, but time was running out and I was working and I just didn't really have much time to just think about who I'm going to bring in. And I was like, you know what, just bring in Bailey Smith.
Yep.
He's got his buy coming up, but he's a superstar. Just get him. You're not going to regret bringing in Bailey Smith. And then
Doesn't
literally
get tagged. Geelong wins.
yeah. And then literally the moment I did it, I was like, what are you doing? Like, what did you do that for? And then he's given me two. I think he's given me back to back one like low hundreds. So he's given me 106 and 109, and now he's off sick, and then he's got the bye.
And then but before you traded him in, he was pumping out 140s, 150s for fun.
Yeah, and I could have just gone someone like Dawson, who's coming off his bye, and then this is, and I brought this up in one of my videos as well. Like I said even before I traded him in that this is the dumbest decision I'm going to make, and it just
And you just did it.
I just did it. I was man, I regret it bad, but at the end of the day, he's definitely in your top 5 midfielders, right? So I feel like I'm a bit precious if I'm sort of whinging about having Bailey Smith, but
Yeah, well, to be fair, like, because he was so expensive, like, your position on Bailey Smith is very similar to, I won't say similar in the sense of, like, you have Baz Smith, but then you don't have Heaney and Dawson. So I look at your team and I'm like, I don't have Baz Smith, and I don't have Oliver, who's, to be fair, been a gun this year. I don't have
yeah,
Neil. Like, not say I don't like say need these players, but probably more that Bailey Smith example is probably the good one in the sense of I'm never going to get him because I'm never going to be able to afford him, and he's gone for me. So at least you have him, because if he comes good, which he will come good, he's literally top 4 mid. At least you got him. And I
yeah,
think when it's back to best 23, like that's when you're going to start to reap the rewards of having all these good players, because with best 18 hides people that have weaker teams, they get hidden and saved by best 18. Whereas after round 17, it's all over.
yeah. I agree. I think the bye rounds came at a bad time for me because my team was flying. And then the bye rounds. I've done well during the buys, but I feel like if they weren't there, I could expose teams that didn't have like as many primos as I did. I felt like the whole way I've sort of been one primo ahead of most teams.
Yeah, it's
But during
almost
the
like,
bye
so
round,
it's you're making such a good point. I think from like round 5 to 12, so round 5 to 11, it's like, how many primos do you have? And if you got more primos than other people, you'll kill it. And then from 12 to 16, it's almost like, have you prepared for the buys, and do you have an even spread? And then it becomes
yeah,
a different story. And then now 17 to 24, it'll be your quality of primos, and then have you got trades if there's injuries. So it's like,
yeah.
it's different chapters in the season, I guess, to an extent.
Do you have a recollection of your starting team? Like, can you remember sort of your best pick and your worst pick from your starting team?
Let me I'll just get my team up on my end. So I reckon, I think an easy call for best pick, if I can call it that, probably LDU, because of the low ownership
Yeah, I
early
like
days. And now I don't know how low, but it would have been, but it would have been 10 or below, I think, thereabouts. Worst. Actually, let me go back to my trade history. I'll be able to fucking tell you once I see my trade history. Bear with me. History.
I think this is a good point to bring up though. Like for me, like I'm a fairly decent rank of 472, but I had
Yep.
some stinker picks. Like
Wait, what about
you
you?
can
Like, as I'm trying to think about my worst one, what about you? What's your best and worst?
best for me, I think, has to be starting Archie Roberts.
You started
Um,
him.
yeah, I had
Far
three.
out.
Archie Roberts, Luke Jackson, and Cozzy Pickett were really good starting picks for me.
Yep.
And they sort of have all proven to be sort of, top line premiums. Like obviously Archie Roberts going down this round, but everyone sort of got onto him at this stage.
Yeah. Were you
Um,
tempted to cull him, or no? You're like, no, I'm holding. I'm paying the faith. Did you have him in your trades? Like, have you undid them, or like, were you close
at
to
the
getting rid of him in there at the start?
no, I was right onto Archie Roberts. Like I was really high on him. I just think he just had the role. He had it last year as well. He just and Essed in the way that sort of they were playing at that stage. I was like, they don't really have any other options with all your rebounding defenders out early with like Ridley and
Yeah.
Redmond. I'm like, he's gonna surely just get heaps of the pill.
Yep.
And he's a good ball user too. Like he is your your premium sort of distributor. So
Yep.
I was
Yep.
I was happy to have him. For me, my worst starting pick was probably a non-pick. I didn't start with Sheasel.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah. I got
That's rough.
extremely lucky in a way because I started Rosie and he went out and I went, oh, this is my time
Right.
to just go Rosie to Sheasel. So I got
Yep.
really lucky that
Yep.
otherwise I wouldn't have been able to get Sheasel because he just flew up in price. Like he
Yep.
was out the gate strong. So not
Yep.
starting Sheasel was a big mistake.
Yeah. There you go.
What about yourself?
Yeah, I've you know, it's so hard to find the fucking trade history button, so I eventually found it. Um, in terms of worst starting pick, interesting that I didn't have that many bad starting picks. I got a very, very bad trade I can tell you about. Um, two bad trades early days, like really, really early. So I traded out Lindsay when he got dropped, Josh Lindsay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
eventually traded him back in. He got to 370k. Fucking wasted two trades there.
yeah,
And the other one was early days. I traded in Cherry in round 3, and he wiped blood on McGrath's face or whatever the fuck he did, and he got suspended for 3 rounds. And
yeah.
I traded him out.
Man,
Literally the next. So I traded him in. He scored like a fucking 50, and I traded him out. And now I've traded him back in. So that's 3 trades on the same bloke.
yeah, that's rough. That is rough. I can't like in terms of like trades throughout the season that I haven't made too many like shockers. I jumped off a few rookies early that had eventually went on to do really well, like Philippou and Lombard. I jumped
Mm.
off those really early. Um,
When did you
I
jump
think
off Jagger? Because he ended up getting to 410.
yeah, I was early on Jagger too. Like for me, because I was a primo ahead, and my rank was going up because of that. I was like, I just got to maintain one primo ahead. So every single time I had a chance to bring in a primo, and that's kind of the way that I play Supercoach as well. Like I'm just as soon as I get a chance to bring in the primo that I want, the rookie
Yep.
has to make way, even if they've got cash to make.
Yep.
Um, that's the way
Yep.
that I do it. But
Trying to be a step ahead. Because yeah, I get that.
yeah, I'm just trying to think of the bad trades. I don't think apart from that, I've been pretty good. I started Tim English. That was a pretty
I started to
uh
finish as well.
yeah. I had him as captain
Yeah.
the game that he got injured.
Oh fuck.
So I think I had a captain that scored. I think he scored 50 or 51. Um, that was a diabolical week for me. That one.
If you go to I don't, we're probably wrapping up soon, aren't we? I was going to say we can go say your trade history if you want,
Yeah.
or we can wrap up. It's up to you. If you go to my team and then you go to I think
History.
it's history. Yep. And then scroll down to trade. Yeah, that one. There you go. Trip
Yeah.
down
Let's
memory
have a
lane
look.
for you, mate.
The straight away my regrets. I didn't even want to look at that because straight away I see Tuke
The
Miller in
trades
there.
from this round.
First one, Tuke Miller. He can seriously fuck. Um, at the start. So I didn't start training until round 3, and yeah, here
Oh, interesting.
Rosie to
You held
Sheasel.
off around.
Yeah, I got rid of
Laurel was a
Petrarca.
good trade in.
Yeah, decent. Um, and then yeah, see, I jumped off these 3 rookies really early. So Philippou,
Wow, that is
Carroll, and
early.
Lombard.
And they all
Um,
made a lot of money.
yeah, I think there at that stage it got me to Rochelle, and at that point Rochelle was dominating.
Hmm.
And I feel like that was a really good reason why I progressed so quickly. Like some of these
Yep.
look a bit funny, but for me, it's just getting rid of.
Started Layla as well.
Yeah, I started Layla, and he actually came good after I traded him out as well. But for me, that's what I mean. Like I think you know you can make a lot of mistakes in Supercoach, especially um, early, and still come back. Like I think what was my rank? So I was 31,000 rank after 4 rounds. I jumped into the top 5,000, and then I've basically been in the top 1,000.
Yeah, that's fucking huge.
Yeah,
She made you jump early, then stayed there.
yeah, and I've made maximum trades. I basically missed the first 2 rounds, and then just gone maximum trades from there.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, it's paid
and
off so far, mate. So
yeah, I've had the 3 really good rounds. So I've had 3 rounds that are in the top. So I've had 2 rounds in the top 200, and then another one in the top 400. They really help.
oh, Absolutely. And your team value at the moment?
I think it's 13.1 mil. I think. How do I check that?
I think you go back to where we were, where you were, mate. Actually, that's an easy way to do it. Yep. 13.1. Yeah, I'm 12.56. So you got 600,000 more value than me.
Yeah.
Even culling all those people early.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I think that's a pretty successful first little live stream. We've had
Mate,
these two guys in there the whole time, so we appreciate anyone that's jumped in along the way. Big shout out to Big Tom as well over in England, sussing out the stream.
Mate, we got people in England joining and people in Melbourne. What are you guys doing? Like, come on, what's going on?
Mate, we went worldwide tonight. As far as I'm concerned, we're international Supercoach content creators at this stage.
I love that.
Yeah. But for anyone that's watching now, we're going to jump over to Supercoach Edge's Friday knockoffs. So thanks for joining us. I really appreciate all the love, and me and Dibblez will organise another time for sure.
Agree. I loved it, mate. Thank you. And
Cheers, bro.
we'll do it again soon.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
Pleasure.
Take it easy, mate.
See you, mate. Bye-bye.